got some Mojo playing behind us. We gonna let her get the verse off real quick, and we gonna get into it, man. It's Mojo action.
Lights, camera, action. When I walk in this bitch, yeah, these niggas acting. So I guess I'm the antagonist. Stick to the script, bitch. That's how you get your wig split. The one said, go ahead, talk your shit with this shit. Fuck it, let's go, bitch. Broke for a minute now. That was just one reality. Perceptions kept me down. Shit was real limited. Low frequencies. I remember me in flash frequency. Up on U Street. 2015, yeah, the good days. Back when niggas stayed at 411 right before it changed. After that, nothing was the same. Gentrification came. The city felt strange. I lost some friends along the way. Found myself more solitude. A Halloween and funnel. Shower trauma memories got me distant to the real me. This quarantine got me revealing myself. I can feel the thoughts creeping up. It's just me versus me now.
Hey, she got a feature on here that I'm about to get back into. But y'all ever felt like she talking about like feeling lonely and it's just me? I like the people I thought was gonna hold me down and everything ain't really there. You ever felt like that, nephew? You ain't felt isolated, solo? You always had some good people. That's a blessing. Shout out to that.
I'm always solo dolo.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, like, I got good people around me and all that, but when I be isolated, it's because I choose to do myself.
Yeah.
Respect. Hold on. Uncle John coming in. Hold on.
These vibrations dangerous with the third rail. Spoken like Winston Churchill. I don't think none of y'all know how her feel. A lot of love I made her feel. I plug 125 per pill. We living in the matrix. Dodging slugs, running up walls. I guess I'm a conscious thug after all. I'm in force with a composure of Capricorn. Sitting on my ass, I rose up to the oxygen.
The skateboarding joint on PlayStation 2.
He said, I'm living in the Matrix. Y'all just love running up walls.
Different.
Uncle John is very different. Our Mojo also very different. That's Our Mojo action featuring Uncle John. That's how we started off. Because you said, last episode, you said you was liking that real hip-hop from this area. So I figured I'd give you some more of that. Hey, what's going on, gentlemen? Welcome to Season 3, Episode 25. It's the season finale. How you gentlemen feel?
Oh, shit, this is the last one?
I'm sad to be going,
last one for the season. We're going to be back. We're going to be back.
The last contract?
You are on a 4-season contract. So, no, you do not get a new contract after this season. We can negotiate after the 4th season.
I'm a free agent. I sign year after year.
Oh, you sign 1-year deals? Yeah. That's what you do?
Yeah. I'm all about player mobility.
Oh, so you can just player. Where you go to? Where you need to be mobile to go to?
I like to have options.
I thought you was cool over there in the corner, man.
I am cool in the corner, but you know what I mean? You got to play the business right.
Okay, understood. What's going on,
LeBron.
gentlemen? Like LeBron.
Yeah, he take his talents to L.A., Miami.
Oh, okay. You gonna go to South Beach on us? Or are we South Beach?
Keep the options open. Y'all
are we South Beach?
No, I would say y'all are L.A. No, I just came from L.A. Y'all South Beach.
We South Beach.
Yeah.
We South. Am I LeBron or are you LeBron?
I ain't LeBron.
Who are you? Are you Mario Chalmers?
I'm definitely D-Wade. Sorry to let you
I'm
guys
probably
know
like
that.
Chris Bosh.
Okay, then I could be LeBron. Nobody
No,
got to be
you're
Mario
definitely
Chalmers.
No, I wouldn't give him that. He's Norris Cole.
Damn!
Damn.
Norris Cole?
You could have gave him Bosch or something.
I said Norris Cole because of fade.
That's crazy. That is horrible.
That is crazy.
You could have gave him Shane Battier or something.
I feel like that's
Battier? No one has ever. That's the first time I've ever heard the R on Shane Battier's name. That's the first time I've
I
ever
was
heard.
like, how do you say it? Battier.
That's the first time.
Okay, Birdman. Give him Birdman. High energy.
Welcome to Season 3, Episode 25 of the Kick Podcast.
That was good.
I'm your host, Damn It Mitch, a.k.a. Sideshow?
Sideshow,
Aubrey's Angel.
Yeah, but wild as hell for that shit.
You gonna say it every time.
I am. We had another one we just came up with too, but I can't remember it right now.
Well, it's your job to remember them. We also here with Boogie, a.k.a. Casper, a.k.a.
AKA, what time you leaving?
The real nephew. And we're also here with Fortune 600 Cruise.
Donnie Simpson,
Il Magnifico. Mr. Cruz himself. Cruise Control. How we doing? Gentlemen? We feel good today?
Yes, sir.
How y'all feeling on this last
Meek
episode?
Man. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
We are also... Thank you. You be on it, because I be forgetting. I be trying to... You know what I mean? I be here, but...
Hey,
anyway,
Mo.
we here to Steep Records. Real quick. We here to Steep Records.
Meek Man music.
Meek Man music is in the building. Meek in the background, a.k.a. Meek in these streets, a.k.a. Meek on the Mix.
Hey, Mo, I went bowling, right? And everybody started to think my name is fucking Meek because I wear his shirts more than I wear my own fucking shit, dog. I wear his merch like every day.
They said, what you be mixing, Slim?
I'd be like, oh no, that's my engineer. I don't.
Yeah.
Y'all saw you with the shirt on in your joint. I was like, okay, bro.
Yeah.
That motherfucker everywhere.
You a good man. You a good man. How you doing today, Mick? You good?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Everything good. All right, man. Well, let's get started. We have a giveaway to get into. We're going to get into that later. We know you all are just sitting and waiting in anticipation to figure out who won the giveaway, but we have drawn our winners. We're going to get into that a little bit later in the show. First things first. I had a question for you, gentlemen. I was thinking about this.
Like and subscribe.
I had a question for you, gentlemen, because I was thinking about this. Who is going to like and subscribe to the podcast right now? That's my first question. That's my first question. Actually, that's Nephew's question. I stole this question. I'm not going to steal your question like that. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Hey, it's smooth with the water. Pull that off. I like that. That's all right. Had to brand it. They don't pay us. Check this out.
That's a fact. Duct tape.
I think now words always run rampant. They always get redefined. Connotations get put on them. People get to use them loosely. One word that I've noticed is getting used real loosely. It's the word ops. What's your definition of an op?
I don't know, cause like
No,
I'm one of them ones that. But nah, seriously though, op is. I feel like an op is somebody that you trying to do bodily harm to.
I mean, I agree.
Nah, cause like you got niggas that just genuinely don't like you. Like you gotta remember, like nobody, you're not gonna be the Mr. Likeable by like 100%. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
there's
that's
always
right.
gonna be somebody that just don't like you. You know what I'm saying?
That's fact.
But like, long as they hate from a distance, like just keep on hating over there. I was always told if long as don't nobody put their hands on you, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Somebody that tries to bring bodily harm to you is somebody that's like actively trying to get in the middle of you and your bag.
So that was my definition.
Can we get the politically correct version?
It's not
please?
the politically correct version. It's just fancier words than you use often.
What's the words you were gonna use?
They're not even fancy words. I define it out as someone who is actively preventing you from getting a bag or living your livelihood.
Yeah, so same thing we said.
Just about.
Politically correct version.
No,
I
but
wouldn't
they
even say it
be
because he said get in the bag. That's
it
not
be,
really
it be
politically
people
correct.
who don't be in the way of your
Politically
bag. You be wanting to put bodily harm to.
correct. Like what?
People who just annoy him. People just annoy people. Period.
Facts.
Because
Cause
they
you
get
get
bodily harm to
facts.
them?
Nah, seriously, nah. You get annoying. I be just want to slap the shit out somebody. You feel what I'm saying?
Like
that just
they cut me off in the road. That's not an op.
Not at all.
Nah,
Whoever
But
said
I might
that's
want to.
crazy.
But I might want to do bodily harm to them if they cut me off.
Well, see, I gotta bring up this right here because what y'all said is crazy. Y'all said that the nigga that want to get at your girl or is getting at your girl or whatever,
Oh,
he's
yeah, that was-
considered an op. And I'm like, nah, he's not an op. Your
Nah,
girl
he's
just
not.
a hoe.
The two things can be true.
If your girl give him play,
they one in the
Two
same.
things can be true. He's an op and he's
No.
They're one in the same.
No. He's literally an opponent at that point. He's literally an opponent.
Based
You
upon-
two are
Op-
playing a
okay,
game
yes.
together
Op is
and you are
definitely-
trying to win.
Op is
He's an
definitely
opponent.
short for-
in that, yes. But in the definition we just gave to start the show off, no.
But he's the literal
not bringing
definition of
bodily
the
harm
op.
to you.
Your girl is a part of your livelihood.
He's not bringing bodily harm to you.
Your
He's
girl is
not
a part of your
keeping you from
livelihood.
getting the bag.
He is sticking.
Your girl is a part of your livelihood.
You just said you gotta think. Your girl part of your livelihood, right? He trying to stick meat all in your bodily harm. You feel what I'm saying? So that's bodily harm. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey.
I'm not saying. I'm just giving
Relax.
a general
I
I'm
know,
just saying.
Relax.
He took it from here
I
to
know.
like here.
I know. You gotta give niggas warning before you use meat in a sentence, Slim. Jeez. Oh my God.
Jeez,
I'm
bruh.
just saying, like,
That's an opponent though.
that's
I think it's an opponent.
I mean, I don't look at op as opponent. I look at it as opposition.
So do you have work ops like in the office or at the job? Work
If
Yes,
they keep you from getting a promotion and they getting a promotion, hell yeah.
Yes, bro. Or literally, your job is dependent on them doing their job, and they don't want to do their job. That is in the way you get in your bag.
Yeah.
That has been an experience of mine. See, you about to get me. Look, I'm about
That's
to
a business op.
I'm about to be ranting.
That's a business op.
It's lots of business ops. It's probably more
Yeah,
business ops than it is life ops.
Then you got different type of ops though. Like you got.
It's
you got-
op flavors.
Yeah,
Op flavors. Come on.
they got run ops.
Opanese.
Op runs.
They got op runs.
Ain't that a song? Opanese.
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 Well, by what's that man name? Fredo Bang.
I don't know. Listen to him.
Nah, I have no idea. I've never heard Opanese. I've never heard the
him
song
say it, I
Opanese
thought.
before.
Let me
That's
look
a
that
crazy
shit up.
word. Opanese.
I could have sworn that was a song.
What is
with
that
something
like?
Fredo Bang.
Op talk.
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
exactly what it is.
Your ops
Op
having
talk.
conversations behind closed doors about you type.
We had sports ops.
That's called The Enemy of My Enemy Is My Friend.
Yeah, sports ops.
Yeah, it is a song. Oppanese.
What-
Fredo Bang.
What would be a sports op?
Like
Like a rival.
yeah, like
This what I'm saying. They
like,
got
when we was in high
like
school-
Lakers and Celtics, or like
Yeah.
or a high school team. Like,
It was
like,
flowers for us.
Okay.
Steph Curry was
Wow.
definitely LeBron's op for a long time.
That's a fact.
He had LeBron's number for a couple
times.
while. I'm sure he was living rent free in
Like
LeBron's
Jordan and the
head.
Pistons, like Jordan. and the
Jordan the Pistons for sure.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying. We got op runs.
Yeah, the Pistons. The
got
Pistons
all different
turned the
flavors.
Pistons turned Jordan into a demon.
Would you consider Steph Curry a LeBron rival though?
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
It was them two in the playoffs for like 5 straight years.
I mean, yeah, but
the
it's
finals.
like I don't know if I
Have
see
you
him
ever
as a
seen
rival.
that meme of LeBron looking back at Steph Curry like?
LeBron look at everybody. He looked at
But
campaign
nah.
like that. He did.
That's a fact. He told campaign be humble.
Which I also didn't agree with him doing that.
Why not?
Because I think we might just stumble into another topic real quick.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
go ahead.
But-
You didn't like LeBron's talk to campaign?
Hell no, man.
Why?
Because he just sent that man home last year. Not last year, a few months ago. You can't tell somebody be humble when you are the definition of not being humble.
Then they
'cause
sweep him.
No, I wasn't a sweep.
4-1?
4-1, yeah.
4-1.
Gentleman sweep. But he was doing that showboat and shit on Jay Crowder on the sideline. So you can't take him when you losing now?
It's not because he's losing. It's more because LeBron, who it's never been a question whether he'll have a contract in the league, should not have to hear chatter from niggas who were sitting down for weeks
See,
at some
that's
point
weak
during
to
the
me.
year.
That's weak.
You
to
think
me.
that's
Cameron
weak?
Payne
Yeah, I
always
think
had a
that's weak.
contract. Remember, he was the little dance kid behind Russ at OKC.
No, but apparently he was sitting. Whatever LeBron's talking
He had-
about, he was sitting down for a little while.
He
was.
lit him like a little nigga. That's pretty much
Yeah.
But to me, that's weak, though. You can't say shit like that. Like,
it.
oh, be humble.
You're not qualified.
You don't got to be qualified to say... I mean, because he was an
What did,
integral
what did,
part
Cam,
of sending
what did
him home.
Cameron Payne do?
They didn't play his part of what he was saying because he was on the court, but he was talking and yapping to LeBron, and LeBron was like, be humble. 4.5 months ago, you was at home, blah, blah, blah. But I don't agree with that because he sent you home 3 months ago.
Okay.
And he was an integral part because he dropped 20 and something when Chris Paul got hurt.
Are there things you shouldn't say to the greatest player in the league?
I feel
Are
like
there
when you in
things
that
out
level,
there? Are there things out there? Period. Are there
Unless-
things that Cameron Payne shouldn't be saying to
unless
LeBron?
he said
If I play the part of
SMD
sending your ass
or
home,
something about his...
I'm going to talk my shit.
If he says exactly now, if Cam got started talking trash about sending the Lakers home, which might be a real thing,
You can talk.
maybe that's what Cam said, and that's why LeBron said, "Be humble." That's the
I
type
am.
of response.
I humbly sent your ass home.
That's
Exactly.
no. Maybe
Exactly.
Cam said, "I sent y'all home" before LeBron said, "Be humble."
My main gripe is with these... I like that word choice. My main gripe, though, is with these superstar players like Russ, for instance. Russ got mad at Darius Baisley when he took the dunk.
But bro, that's all.
You can't do that.
No,
That's,
but you can't do that. That's
an
dirty.
unwritten rule in
not
basketball.
dirty.
Y'all already
It
game
is.
already
It's-
over.
It's
If it's unwritten rule, that means it's not a rule. If you losing, you lost.
That's like
If you
like
win and
saying-
go dunk.
Cruz.
Russ rocked the
Cruz.
baby. Russ
Cruz.
does shit like that, get cheap rebounds and assists and shit all the time. But now when somebody dunk on you, you blew a 26-point lead.
Cruz.
That's a fact. They did blow a 26.
Be mad at that. Don't be mad at that man dunking when he was up.
the game over.
It
Who
is-
cares?
It's poor sportsmanship.
Poor sportsmanship, smorshmanship. I don't give a fuck. Win the game.
The game was already over. It was literally
I got
like
a
0.2 seconds
I
left.
got a wide open lane. I'm gonna windmill that shit. Fuck it.
Y'all out of hand.
You
Like,
should have did the pushing and talking shit when you gave up a 26-point lead. You ain't had no fight then.
Regardless of if they're losing, sportsmanship is
All
sportsmanship.
right, bro. Look, real talk. Let's say you got 30 seconds left in the game. Your team up.
bro, this not 2K, bro.
No, let him go.
That's my real life. Let's say real life. Let's say you in the NBA, 6'8".
I play real basketball, by the
You
way.
can throw it off the back. Let's say 30 seconds left. This might be the only time you really get in the game because you on the bench heavy. 30 seconds left.
It doesn't
you got,
apply.
You got a wide open fast
That's different.
break.
You're a pound rider. That's
I
different.
mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you
You got a
finish.
wide open fast break. You come down, do whatever dunk you want to do. You want to get your showtime. You want to get your showtime. Is that disrespectful?
That's different. You're a pound rider.
It's disrespectful, but at the same time, if they don't want to do it, then stop me. Foul me. Don't let me do the shit. Send a message.
It's a fast break, bro. Like nobody was like at least like 5 feet behind him, bro. How you gonna
Grab
think
him.
that? Michael Jordan?
Don't let him get the steal.
Cruz.
Don't blow a 26-point lead.
Cruz.
The game ain't over. I'm crushing you.
Cruz.
Bro, if I'm up 20,
I'm
And they
crushing
wasn't
you.
even up 20. They was up 4.
Yeah, fuck it.
Check. Listen.
Darius basically getting his buckets.
The grayer you all make that line, the wilder and more disrespectful the sport will become.
Let it get
No,
disrespectful. Let it get disrespectful. If you don't want somebody to do, it's like with the Broncos coach when the Ravens try to get that.
Bro, the only
that
time-
record on them.
What it says is I don't respect you as a basketball player.
The only
What it
time
says
you do
is
goofy shit like
win
that
the
is when
game
you
and
playing
stop
2K.
me. What it means is win the game and stop me.
You're
If you don't
winning
like them-
already. You've won. It's a cheap shot
not
because no
talking
one
about
is in
them.
position.
I'm not talking
No one
about
is
them.
literally back on the
Bro.
other side of the court, Cruz. You wouldn't have got that dunk if it was 10 seconds before early in the game. The only reason you got that
They
dunk,
obviously did because they blew a 26-point lead.
The only reason you got that dunk is because it is the end of the game and no one is in position because there are seconds left.
Okay, let him
No
get
one
his
was
shit
in the
off.
position when they blew a 26-point lead. Am I wrong?
The 20-point lead does not validate unsportsmanlike
What I'm
conduct, bro.
saying-
There's a reason there's a
listen to-
rule called unsportsmanlike
Listen to-
conduct.
They didn't call it, but this is what I'm saying. There was no tech, it was no
When
nothing, so that didn't break the rules.
like, they didn't. But
Exactly.
my thing about it is like, dog, the only time you do goofy ass shit like that is when you playing 2K and you want to hit the motherfucking buzzer beater.
understand.
That's the only time.
I
So
understand
that's an unwritten rule. Like the game already over, bro. Don't add insult to injury.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I
It's disrespectful,
understand, but
Cruz.
it could be disrespectful all it wants to be. This is what I'm saying. If you
I'm
don't
for
like
it.
it,
I'm for
stop
it.
it.
I'm
If you
for
don't like it, don't blow a
No one,
26-point
no,
lead.
you can't. That's silly. That's silly. I'm gonna tell you why that's silly. Go ahead, finish. I'm gonna tell you why that's silly.
It's okay. It could be silly, but my point is, you didn't show any.
Go ahead. What's your point?
So my point, it's not about that last 10 seconds of the game, right? Because he wanted to fight because it was disrespectful at the end of the game. Oh, you disrespect me, you dunk, you have 4 points with 5 seconds left. That's some hoe shit, blah, blah. It can be hoe shit. It may be hoe shit. I agree with that. What I'm saying is, you cannot show that same fight for that man dunking on you with 4 seconds left in the game, but you showed no fight when you blew a 26-point lead. If you had some fight, you would have won the game. You wouldn't have blew a 26-point lead, is my point. Am I wrong?
You are wrong. The two are
How is that
unrelated.
wrong? How is that-
The two are unrelated. The result of the game has no impact on whether it is sportsmanlike conduct to score a bucket when there is no defense set up because of the tradition of basketball.
I'm not saying that he didn't do something that was unsportsmanlike. He did. What I'm saying is, you wouldn't be in this position if you had some fight in the game and stopped them from coming back from 26 points. You wouldn't be in a position to be mad at somebody doing some unsportsmanlike shit if you took care of business.
You right.
Don't be mad because you play. Don't be mad because you played bad for 47 minutes and 50 seconds in the last 10 seconds of the game. Now you wouldn't be mad.
I get what you're saying. You're saying Russell Westbrook was releasing his anger about the results of the game on something that should have been small and minuscule in any other situation.
If you don't like it, stop it.
So you
Don't
want
let it
Russ to go
happen.
spear him out the air?
No, don't let yourself blow a 26-point lead and then get mad at the person for dunking on you when they blow the 26-point lead.
Under
I
that
get what you- I
logic,
get
under
that.
that logic, Cruz, every game you lose, the other team is entitled to disrespect you.
Okay.
That's stupid.
No, he wilding now.
That's wild.
He
That's
wilding.
stupid.
And guess what's gonna happen when I win? I'm gonna
Alright.
disrespect you.
Alright. And that's
Bro, that's
and
not
that's not
2K.
a,
Bro, you
that's
only
not,
do that in 2K,
That's not
bro.
an organized sportsman-like game where I respect you, you respect me, and it ends on the
you
basketball
only do that
court.
shit in 2K.
Don't play me in 2K.
Okay.
I'm gonna violate you.
Go ahead.
I want to violate him in 2K
Go
so
ahead.
bad.
Go ahead.
I want to be
Go
just
ahead.
faking
You know what?
threes at his face
I
with
can't
2
be mad
seconds
at you.
left.
I can't be mad at you. I gotta be mad at myself because I allowed you to be in position to do that.
Alright. I'll let you have that.
Okay.
I'll let you have
Exactly.
that. I'll let you have that.
He wilding, but
I'll let you have that.
agree to
how that's
disagree.
like a hard thing to understand.
We're just gonna agree to disagree
Meek,
with this
are you
one.
on my side in this? or
Hell
you on their
no.
I
side?
look at it like this.
Meek is riding the fence. He's playing both sides. So I'm letting you know now.
That's his job, though.
Exactly.
I'm not. I wasn't mad at Darius Bazley. I wasn't.
I'm not either.
I feel like Russell Westbrook overreacted. Because like he said, it was situational. Like you said, they lost that lead. So I think Russell Westbrook was high in emotion. You see what I'm saying? I could see if it was like,
So we're gonna agree to disagree because this room is 50-50. So we're gonna let this one go.
so I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I'm not mad neither. I just thought it was wild.
I didn't even think it was lost. So
They was up 4 points with 10
You
seconds
violating,
left.
you violating like that unwritten basketball rule that the game over.
Okay, hold
bro.
on.
That's what I'm saying.
One-
Under your
one more
logic,
thing.
teams like the
No,
Kings,
okay,
when
one
they
more
go,
thing, though.
when they end up 200 at the end of the season, they deserve to be disrespected.
You know how they do the turnovers, right? Let's say if the game about to be over, right?
They passed the ball to somebody else.
Yeah, so they get a turnover. It's about to be a shot clock violation.
Even though they said it's not actual turnover on a person. They said it's a team turnover.
Yeah, but they say if it's like,
Oh,
let's say
yeah,
if it's like,
yeah.
so they be like, okay, head the ball. They be like, bruh.
Yeah, but that's teammate to teammate. Y'all can handle that in the locker room.
But okay,
Yeah,
one more
that's
question.
different.
One
That's
more
different.
question, and we're gonna move on from this topic, right? It's a 5-point game. It was the game we talking about was 110-105. 10 seconds left or 5 seconds left, whatever. That's a 2-possession game. So if He gets a steal, they foul him. He misses free throws. They get a 3-pointer. The game back 2-point game.
Bro,
with
the
2
only
seconds
person I
left.
seen do that was T-Mac.
It's happened, is what I'm saying. So if it's happened,
one more time.
it was only a 5-point game, and it was like 5 to 10 seconds left. So if Darius Bazley gets a steal and tries to dribble it out, and they foul him, he misses free throws, they get it and score 3. It's a 2-point game now, instead of it being 5. You know what I'm saying? It's a 1-possession game now. So now it's still a competitive game with it being 5 seconds left. With 5 seconds left, it's 5 points. That's still competitive, Jai. Like,
If I wave my white flag and you still shoot me, that's messed up.
how is that waving the white flag when they just did
At the end of the game,
Listen,
when I don't set my defense up because I'm
bro,
expecting you to
no,
dribble out the ball, that's me waving my white
but
flag.
that's not what the situation was. They was inbounding the ball to score. He stole it and got him a fast break and dunk.
They were inbounding the ball to dribble it out for the end of the
Bro,
game.
it was
That's
5
why the ball
seconds
was
left.
stolen.
Okay. All right. Okay, we disagree.
I get what you're trying to say. I get you. With 5 seconds left on the clock, I get what you're trying to say. They might have been trying to make it a game, so he's playing good defense because a 5-point game shouldn't become a 2-point game just because y'all wasn't playing defense in the last 3 seconds. The dunk, Cruz. The dunk.
All right.
I think once he got that steal, he was already up. He should have just
A layup would have been all right. I wouldn't have been mad at a layup.
bro, don't even score. Leave it at what it's at, bro.
That's what
you
you
get
spoke-
that
yeah.
steal and just back it on out and just go ahead on.
I understand where you're coming
That's
from.
because you're a Pine rider.
I understand where you're coming from a little bit more. I get the situational.
It's not like it was a 20-point lead, is what I'm saying.
So
I
it's
feel
acceptable for end of the bench player to do that, but like
Yeah,
a rotation
like a nigga
player.
who only get 2 seconds in a game and he just touched the ball. I understand it a little bit.
Shit.
he was playing the whole
he
game.
played, bro. He got some
Okay,
PT.
Basically, in the rotation.
He got some PT.
He
Yeah.
is. He's a good player. To me, it's the same shit for Pine Rider to do it and a star to do it because it's like at the end of the day, it's still the same principle of unsportsmanlike conduct. If you guys are saying,
if you had 48, you had a chance to get 50.
if Russ has 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists, he gets cheap rebounds. If he has 9
The whole
assists,
team, but that's
he
a team
gets-
thing. The team
Oh
does
my
that for
God.
him.
We moving
Like,
goalposts now.
I have
We
seen.
moving goalposts now.
I have literally seen Steven
Oh,
Adams
my
get out
God.
the way for his last rebound. Like,
And that's not cheap.
of course, niggas know he padding his stats. Come on now.
Oh, so now it's of course niggas know. Of course niggas
Everybody,
know. And it's,
come
and
on,
it's
you
Russ we
seen,
talking
you
about.
seen Steven Adams get the hell out the way for that last rebound when he was motherfucking 2020 and 2020 and
that's not
14.
unsportsman-
Like,
that's
come
not
on now.
unsportsmanship. That's
He
not
laid that
unsportsmanship.
trap out for you, and you walked right into it. I wanted to avoid that situation by all means necessary because Cruz, you walked him into that. Moving on.
Damn.
So thank you guys. I won my argument.
You won. Whatever. I'll give you that W, man. Season 3, episode 25. You get that W. Check this out.
damn.
Moving on. DC lost $82 million for low-income housing. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about
I knew
it?
that shit was happening.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not very surprised. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that shit don't-
You know what? That's because the city feels that. You can see that. You can see the implications of there not being enough work, resources allocated, good people doing the job for the low-income communities that are being pushed out the city.
Bro, they got motherfucking 1-bedroom apartments, 650 square feet for $1,700 a
Yeah.
month, bro. That is ridiculous, bro.
Overpricing people out the city.
I seen homeless people live in a tent more space than the motherfucking bedrooms that they got.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, no, that's facts. I done seen
That's
them.
crazy.
They got some big tents.
Yeah.
And I'm straight. Y'all ever seen Harry
I
Potter?
was trying not to laugh.
Y'all ever seen Harry Potter?
Yeah,
No,
that
watch
little
it.
his
I
little
ain't
cubby
You know
under
his
the
little
steps.
tent?
Yeah.
No. You remember? Nah, he had a tent, and inside the tent was like a whole,
Yeah,
like
I know what you're
apartment,
talking
but the tent looked small as a mug. They probably be in jokes like that a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it was probably something like that. Nah, them
Yeah, DC out of
sure.
hand.
bro, it's absolutely.
sure.
Do you think there'll be any change? Will they find the 82
No.
million?
Nope.
Will
Find
they-
it.
82 million is in people's pockets.
Who should be held responsible?
Them stimmies really came in handy with them 82 million.
Huh?
Reach.
A little bit, I think. But
No,
let me
I
see
don't think it was a reach,
Let me
but-
see where you coming from with it, though.
Are you just throwing?
I'm just throwing shit
throwing
out there.
shots. I knew he was just throwing shots. I was gonna follow him unless he was throwing shots. Y'all know now you just be putting that. He just put that much in the
I
air.
was just freestyling.
He just let it fly, bro. Whatever. Green light. First 3 seconds of the play, you letting it fly. Whatever.
We don't run the ball on 1st and 10 no more.
Do you think this will change after Mayor Bowser? Or if we replace Mayor Bowser, you think this is something that changes, or is this out of her hands?
Unless we get somebody that's like Marion Barry back in the city, it's not going to change.
I don't think.
Trayon White running for mayor, if that counts.
I'm not even familiar with who they are.
But let's go ahead and get familiar on Trayon White, or
Trayon
some
White's
anyone else. Anyone else.
White's a council member of
Which ward? Do you know?
I
Or
think
the general?
7th and 8, or
Or-
it's 7 or 8, but I know for a fact it's 8.
Okay, all right.
But
Yeah,
so
in Southeast, right?
yeah, so he he's big on violence in the 7 or 8. So like
Somebody we
anytime
Yeah,
you
sound
see
like nigga we need.
a shooting or something, 9 times out of 10 he there. You feel me?
That's
He
what's up.
Oh wait, he's not the candidate. Wait, what they saying, Batman? He's not the candidate they need, but he's the candidate they deserve. Y'all ain't never seen
Batman got a new movie coming out, but nah.
Y'all ain't never seen Batman?
I have, but I'm just saying the way you
Y'all
spit it in
don't
there. It was
remember
good.
that?
No, that was good. It was
Come
good.
on, man.
That was
The
cool.
second
That was good.
Batman,
No, it was
Two-Face
good.
almost killed him.
It was
And
good.
then Gordon was like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
not
yeah,
the,
yeah.
It
he's
was
not the
good.
hero we need, but the one we deserve.
It was good,
Yeah,
bro.
I get that.
It was the way you said it. That's all.
I be on ISO shooting my shots, man. No
Nah,
screens,
it was a
no
good
nothing,
one. It was
man.
a good shot. It was a good attempt. It was a good field goal made. You know what I'm saying? You got your 3
Man.
points with it, but
Man,
it was the
whatever.
way you said it. It was
Man.
like it was an unorthodox shot. It was
wa-
like Sean Marion shooting, but it went down.
I got a Sean Marion release.
That's fucked up. That's the ugliest
Right?
things I've ever
That's
seen in
he's
my
shooting
life.
2 hands straight. Like, how does he?
They called that man the praying mantis, I think, at one point, didn't they?
Kill, Mo.
My fault. I didn't mean to cut off your point. My
But
bad.
nah,
My bad.
yeah, you know he big on gun violence and all that stuff in the city. That's
very
Is
important right now.
he younger or older?
He fairly young,
Yeah, he like maybe.
mid 30s.
Okay,
that's,
cool. He's
yeah,
young.
That's,
He's young.
that's definitely young.
He's young.
That's definitely young.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he gonna base his campaign off stopping gun violence. That's pretty much the campaign.
Which I believe is the
Very
I just think-
important right now.
I just
probably
think- I get-
it's priority number 1. Well, it's right there with
I get that.
gentrification and everything.
I get
feel
that.
that's
Don't get me
priority
wrong.
number one.
I get that. But my thing
One
is,
one causes the other. My bad. I know you be doing that to us. Don't do that. Go ahead. Go. It's your turn. Go. You don't like it, do you? Go.
it's not y'all role to do that. That's my role. God damn. But nah, so my thing about his whole campaign is like you're gonna get the south side of votes, but you gotta that other demographic. I want to see how he does with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because that's a growing demographic, and that
Yeah.
that to what you were saying about a Marion Barrier type, I think that becomes less and less likely as the
absolutely.
demographic changes.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
Not to say that someone in the other demographic can't come in and do an excellent job with low income housing. I'm not gonna put that past them. Not that I expect them to either, but nonetheless, the likelihood that we get somebody who look like us and represents us.
I just think he got to pick his poison
going down.
like real wisely.
I mean, I feel like definitely you gotta have different campaign points
Yeah, other than
for every
Gun violence, you
demographic.
know what I'm
Yeah, so
saying?
with our demographic, it should definitely be gun violence because that's something I feel like that's DC's number one issue right now. Not even DC, PG County too. Like that's the number one issue right now. Was like
I got another issue
gun-
too,
what?
but that fucking fentanyl.
Oh yeah, well that I feel like that ties in with gun violence.
Yeah,
What about the fentanyl?
all these goddamn rappers getting locked up for fentanyl.
There's a lot of rappers getting locked up for
Oh, yeah.
fentanyl.
Fetty
Fetty
Wap,
Wap.
G.
Oh, Fetty Wap was
G-
that was fentanyl?
Yeah,
It was
fentanyl, heroin, coke,
Coke.
ESD.
ESTG.
yeah, but E ESTG rap about that shit every other bar. Like
Yeah,
I breaking that fentanyl or something. I'm like, nigga, why you talking about fentanyl so much? Like, don't put that shit on wax.
Yeah, I know. I think it's more when that.
entertainment purpose.
No, I think
But niggas gotta stop putting that type of shit in
I
entertainment.
think people like to hear about people's hustles, and that be that nigga's hustle. So
But
that's
that
what he got to
nigga's
rap
killing
about.
100
I
people
think
a
the
day.
problem is more in the hustle and not the part that he's rapping
Yeah.
about it.
Yes,
Niggas just rap their lifestyles. You
I
know,
know,
what I'm saying?
but it's like
Or
certain
the real
stuff
one.
you shouldn't rap about just because.
I agree.
The hip hop police
I
is
agree.
listening now.
I agree. More importantly, he shouldn't be serving it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
I'm not
I
telling
ain't knocking nobody.
I ain't,
but,
I ain't telling nobody what to do with their life. I
The
just
fentanyl, it's like I ain't got to go to the fentanyl, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
you can
that's
do the
taking
coke,
niggas
you
out.
can do the you can sell the hurt, whatever you want to sell, but that fentanyl is like that's just not playing fair. People don't have a choice in because most people don't know they're taking fentanyl. They're sprinkling it on weed now. They putting in perks. They, you know what I mean?
That shit
Don't-
in everything now. That's
Yeah.
why you gotta be select on who you fucking with.
Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna know they smoking weed. They got fentanyl sprinkled on it. That shit fucked up.
yeah. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. We can get this fentanyl out of here.
And these rappers is going down.
Down.
Like
Hard.
like 9 times out of 10, like gangster rappers are in RICO cases. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is ridiculous.
But it's because they're the ones that's speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that's the face of it. So they're gonna be made the example of, but they're gonna give their entourage and their homies the time. They can get time too because
Fetty
the
Wap
face,
facing, if Fetty Wap get convicted on
25.
his, he get life.
I thought it was 25.
No, life. It's him.
He's up against life.
Yeah, hell yeah. He got
Praise to him, man.
Yeah.
100 kilograms of coke,
And his family.
106 kilograms or 60 kilograms of
There's a lot.
heroin, and 100 plus fentanyl pills, 2 handguns, and a rifle.
There's a lot.
And he on a RICO case with two brothers,
CO.
a CO, and a random person.
And C.
CO, seriously?
Hell yeah.
A Jersey CO.
They put their names out on the internet, but that's not my speed to, put people's shit out there.
And see, it's like, damn, it's fucked up. You shouldn't be selling the shit. And we talked about this in the group chat. But you shouldn't be selling the shit. You have to take full accountability. I want to make sure I put this disclaimer out. You have to take full accountability for your actions. You chose to do the illegal activity.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, I feel like, not that they need to take some part of accountability too, but I feel like some of it has to fall on the label too, because he was signed to this label, made them hella money. They took a bunch of money. He made them a bunch of money, made them rich. And now he was in such a fucked up deal, so to speak, that he has to resort to selling drugs to maintain the lifestyle that he had then for his kids and all that type. It's like, it's fucked up. Now,
Allegedly, he was already outside, though, before he was a rapper.
I'm going to push back. Different than I did in the group chat.
Mm-hmm.
How many years have people been signing bad deals?
That doesn't make it right, is what I'm saying.
I'm not.
You gotta read your
I'm not
contract.
I'm not defending the label.
You gotta read your contract.
I'm asking you got to hire a lawyer to read your contract.
Yeah.
But yes, you have to read your contract.
Absolutely.
We've seen bad deals before.
Absolutely.
This isn't new. So
Absolutely.
any hip hop or any artist going to do any business with a major label should know you need to read and understand that paperwork, because they are out to squeeze you and throw you away. Period.
Absolutely.
That is the way at least that business works.
I agree with you. But
What you got?
it's not as easy and cut and dry as that, because you coming from people and you said he was doing this stuff before the music, right?
Allegedly,
Allegedly he was doing the stuff before the music. Sorry, allegedly.
Mm.
So that means he was in a desperate situation to get out of whatever he was doing, because he wanted to live that lifestyle no more. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in desperate measures, you trying to get your mother out the hood, you trying to get yourself out your hood, get your kids good, better life or whatever. You're gonna take whatever's given to you because it's like, I bet this is my way out. Not thinking about the repercussions of like, dang, what is a bad deal? Some people don't have access to lawyers like that because the lawyers appointed to you is from the label, and that's a conflict of interest.
I understand what you're saying. Under a lot of pressure, short-sighted decisions can become much more short-sighted.
Absolutely.
I've never been in this position, so I won't say anything about any of the decisions he's made.
Mm-hmm.
However, at some point, if you continue to make short-sighted, a person who continues to make short-sighted decisions will not get them out of these long-term problems that they're dealing with. That's my only thing.
I agree with that. But it should be something to be said that to prevent stuff like this from happening, there needs to be some type of union.
No, I agree.
For artists.
I agree.
Or
a couple unions.
Yeah.
I don't know, because to be honest with you, I don't really give a fuck about the nigga lifestyle. Only problem I have with it is the fentanyl. Yeah. Like, niggas been selling coke since the beginning of time. Niggas been selling heroin since the beginning of time. Niggas play with guns every day, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, fentanyl, you just like, that's a different ball game, though. That's the only problem I have.
That's killing people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like a little tiny bit of it. Like,
You heard my story. Like, I ain't.
Oh, yeah.
That shit. I seen a dog die from that shit. Yeah. And I ain't knew.
They said if you look at a penny and in God we trust, a letter like the letter I on in God we trust, that amount can kill you.
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Nigga had
and niggas got bricks of it shit. Just ready to that shit, man.
Hey, check this out. Don't do drugs.
In the words
we're not judging nobody, but the safest thing is to not do drugs.
And if you do them, because I'm not trying to judge you, if you do them, be safe with it. Get your fentanyl testers, get all that type of stuff to make sure your stuff is good and clean and all that jazz.
Yeah, if that's your style.
Safe is just not to do them, but if you do them, be safe.
Up with hope, down with dope. Murray and Burry.
Kill, bro.
Love that.
Crack is whack.
Crack is definitely whack.
The bitch set me up.
Whitney Houston.
Hey, oh my God, dog, my uncle.
I was just about to go somewhere
That
else.
nigga was the Whitney Houston thing, yo. So we was talking. He was like, man, yeah,
What
Whitney
happened?
Houston died. So this is what my uncle said. Niggas like, yeah,
Shout
man,
out your uncle.
Whitney Houston died. He said, yeah, the. Hey, Slim. Hey, Slim. Hey, dog. Hey, dog.
Apologies to anybody that was offended by that comment.
It's okay. I had to bleep something. I had to bleep something. Something got bleeped. Oh my gosh. What? I have so many questions that I shouldn't ask. Why kneecaps?
I know. I thought that too. Like, why the kneecaps?
Why kneecaps? Why would he say kneecaps? I'm gonna keep it on him. Why would he say kneecaps?
I have no idea. Slim. That shit was hilarious.
That was too loud.
Oh, man.
Hey, but have y'all noticed that? Before we get off the subject, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, please.
All the rappers go down or get arrested at Rolling Loud.
Oh, they
Miami
waiting.
last
Oh, they
year,
waiting. They waiting.
New York.
NBA YoungBoy got the
NBA
gun
YoungBoy.
joint. Oh man, Lil
It's like
Wayne got
one year was Miami, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's
all
when-
of them was going. There was a shootout. And
Yeah,
everything.
the shooter.
Rolling
That's the
Loud was
YoungBoy
like-
joint.
They
Yeah,
waiting.
Rolling
No, they
Loud.
waiting. They waiting.
Okay, well, anyone doing any illicit activity, stay away from Rolling Loud.
Only people I know that's getting
Must be a bag at Rolling Loud though.
Oh, it is.
Rolling Loud is
Oh, it
definitely
is. It's
a
like a
bag.
Coachella type festival.
I mean, duh, but
Oh.
But they waiting though.
Yeah, they waiting.
yeah, they want you to. They
waiting.
want you to go to.
This is
Rolling
like
Loud.
3 years straight. They've
Hip
been
Hop
waiting.
Police is real.
Yeah, nah, that's
Hip hop police is getting worse. Like, I feel like everybody got a case now.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it's like Kodak is.
I think it's
still on-
because I think the same mindset that tells you you can flip work in the black market or whatever is the same mindset that tells you can flip music. I think there's a commonality in that thought process, so that's why you
But you gotta
find
think
so
a lot of
many guys who can be tied up in both lifestyles because the same mind kind of can apply to both. You selling dope, whether it's music
Quick
or
question,
you know.
quick question. So I saw
Go
something today about Casanova and Troy Ave, right?
Okay.
They
So-
still going at it?
So Troy Ave is basically laughing at Casanova now because Casanova put out a post basically asking for help because he's in a situation right now. And people are like, some people are saying Troy Ave is like kicking the dead horse down or like, why are you wishing jail on your worst enemy?
I feel like
But other people are like, no, like Troy Ave is this man, this y'all seen, Casanova with Taxon and all that. Y'all was trying to put everything on Troy Ave when that situation went down a couple years ago when people got shot and all that type of stuff.
you know Casanova, the boogeyman in New York.
So it's like,
You told us.
yeah. So it's like,
Is he really?
So what's your question?
No, I'm not trying to be
So
funny, is
my,
it?
so my question is like,
We'll talk about it off air.
basically like with these rappers and everything and stuff like that. Do you think some of them, I guess, deserve or need to get punished in order for them to understand like y'all got to stop doing what y'all doing or stop being around? You know what I mean?
I don't want to say deserve because I don't want to say that. I don't want to wish jail on anybody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, doesn't have to be jail, but there should be some type of thing in everybody's life that gets you to learn, like, I need to chill the fuck out. Whether it's a kid, whether it's a disciplinary action, whether it's losing money, something has to happen in everybody's life to get them to realize, like, I got to separate myself and stop doing the things I'm doing. And maybe this is just his thing. It's unfortunate.
The problem with that is like you build your fan base off of this certain type of lifestyle, and then once you stop rapping about that lifestyle, does your fan base go? You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So,
That's true too.
It'd
I
be
think
hard to.
to answer
like,
your question, me.
for
Oh, go
instance-
ahead. I'm gonna answer me question.
For instance, like Lil Durk. Lil Durk probably stopped rapping about the shit that he rap about. His fans probably would drop a little bit, not a lot, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a certain market.
There's certain-
The content is going to a market. You switch the content, you're technically switching markets, and anytime you switch markets,
It's
you
like
risk
starting
losing
from ground
people.
zero.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
Yeah.
To answer your question, me, I think there's a very small population of people who would actually that switch would click for them because of jail. Now, to Cruz's point, there's a bunch of different switches that can click and make people say, "Oh, I don't need to do this anymore. This isn't bearing well for my life." I think there's a very small percentage of guys who choose to pick up that lifestyle, and jail will actually change them being in that lifestyle or not.
Yeah, just 'cause they know that that's
like
the
in their head. When you sign up for that lifestyle, you say, okay, jail's a possibility. I got to be ready for that too. I'm not doing this unless I'm ready for jail. Now, granted, there are a few guys who...
There's a few
Yeah,
guys that
there's
been
a
in
few
jail a
guys-
million times though and just don't care.
That's what I'm
That's his
saying.
point.
And it's not a discouragement. There's a few people who, they stumbled into that lifestyle. You send them to jail. They're like, all right, I don't want none of these problems no more. And they stop. But I think that's a very small percentage of the people out there doing it.
It's unfortunate, dog. It's super unfortunate.
I just
man.
think that if rappers get a bad deal though, like a bad hand dealt to them, because it don't just be. It's rare that you get a rapper on his own case. It's always a rapper and his entourage. You know what I'm saying? So, and when it becomes more than a certain amount of people, it turns into a federal case and it's a RICO case now. Now you fighting life.
You got to think about it like this too. The reason why the rappers always involved with along with their entourage is because the rapper's the one that's cleaning the money. You know what I'm saying? With the shows, they get money through the shows. They get money through whatever their album sales and everything like that. If you run a drug organization, that money has to get washed through.
That makes
something
so
legal.
much more sense as to why so
They're-
many of
they're
those
the
guys
legit ones.
start trying to be rappers because they
They're the
need
legit
someone
one.
to clean the money.
Yeah,
That makes
they're the
sense. I
legit
never
ones,
thought
so that
of
money has to get washed. That's why they doing it.
I mean, duh. I mean, it makes a lot of sense when you say it, but I never put two and two together. Come on, Meek. I don't think. Come on, you talking to? I didn't even watch Power. What do you? Come on now.
He don't be
I
outside.
don't know nothing about this game. Come on, what are you talking about?
I mean, but that's why they go down, and that's why they made the face of it, because it's like we have to make an example out of somebody. So it's gonna be the person.
But they
that
make
has
an
the millions
example out of
fans.
everybody
Yeah.
now. I didn't seen.
It's really bad.
It's a lot of examples.
Yeah,
Bro, a lot of artists that I listen to is locked the fuck up.
it's like I hate to say it, every new nigga that's popping, that got popping, is like getting knocked for some shit. Pooh Shiesty, Kodak, even though Kodak not really new no more.
Young get Ace.
Youngie Ace, yeah. It's the list go on. I can't even
Nelly.
think of them. Can't even think of them.
Yeah.
Trail just got
Why?
Fat Trail just got out.
I'm gonna close it up like this: choose your lifestyle wisely.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Again, we not here to tell nobody how to live.
And don't play both. If you gonna have,
That's what
if
I
you
mean
gonna
by
be in the
choose your
streets,
lifestyle
If you're gonna
wisely.
be in the streets, you gotta know you're gonna be in the street. Don't try to get in music and be legit and still have one foot doing the wrong thing.
That's gonna be hard. Those are two very.
I don't even want to call it
difficult
wrong
businesses to run.
because people gotta do what they gotta do, but don't have one foot in the streets and have another foot in
the
music.
two lifestyles don't mix very well.
We'll get caught up.
Yep. Now on to someone who's just doing music and doing a pretty solid job of it. Folarin 2 was released, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and give Wale a round of applause.
Absolutely. Get that man his flowers.
Oh yeah. Did you like the cover?
I did.
You thought it was cool?
I did.
I like the visual aesthetic of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about like handing yourself flowers. Cause can you give yourself flowers?
Now we get into the Big Sean conversation.
What was the Big Sean conversation?
When he was like, niggas be asking for flowers, I'd rather get in the mud and get them and pick them up myself. And they like, well, you still asking for flowers. You still want flowers.
Yeah, I feel like they're still asking for flowers. I feel like you can't ask for flowers. People gotta give them. Period. Like
You don't get your flowers till you dead though. That's just the
I'd
reality
rather
of it.
ask
I mean,
for flowers
technically,
than
of the term, yes. There's when you pass away, we do, for the most part, the human race does a pretty solid job of then only uplifting you in an attempt to preserve your memory. We for the
15
most
minutes
part we
of
do
fame
that.
is only when you dead.
Not for
say
everybody.
that.
Not for everybody. And for,
I get what your point is.
as for entertainers in that sphere, definitely for sure. I would agree that I mean, you pass away and people just want to remember you, especially when a lot of people know you.
I think it's cool to get yourself flowers, though.
It is.
You can't, but can you?
Stretch your shoulders a little bit.
What is giving flowers though?
I mean, it's asking for your appreciation and your respect. You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
you gotta let niggas know, like,
Is
yo,
it appreciation if you asking for it?
I mean, yes, I say this because Ludacris is somebody that I feel like deserves flowers. He doesn't get his flowers. I think that's because Ludacris doesn't say anything or doesn't make a fuss about it. If Ludacris has come out and say, yeah, I'm one of the greatest rappers of all time, I deserve my respect. Niggas gonna have a conversation like, well, damn, they right. Luda does deserve his respect. He does deserve his flowers. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't get what you deserve until you
feel
ruffle some feathers.
I feel like motherfuckers that's asking for flowers is damn, the shit was just in my head. Need an ego stroke. That's what I was thinking about.
Bruh, that's what I and thank you. I agree with that.
I don't think that.
Flowers
Asking
is the
for
ego
flowers
stroke.
is an
It's
ego stroke.
Yeah.
Anytime you say I'm not being appreciated as much as I should be is entitlement. You feel entitled to more praise, more more applause, more.
I do get what
and
you're
that's
saying.
and that's an ego
But in
stroke.
certain situations, it's like, all right, yo, you gonna appreciate me or not?
Exactly.
No,
I mean,
Everybody in the
okay,
world
so-
is not gonna like you though.
Listen,
So
yeah,
come
no,
back-
it's
come
not your
back to the
time.
beginning.
You haven't done something for right now that we got our attention on. Ain't nothing. There's nothing wrong with people not talking about you.
Everybody's not
That's
gonna
not
like
a
you
fault.
anyway.
That is
though.
not people's.
understand
That's not something doing. That's not somebody doing you harm. That's not someone.
No, we're not saying that.
No. I mean, that shouldn't cause mental harm. If someone not saying something good about you causes you mental harm, let me
personalize it.
self-love issue.
Let me personalize it then, right? DJ Damn and Mitch, right?
Right.
DJ Damn and Mitch is one of the greatest producers out here in the city, right?
Okay.
You putting everybody getting your songs, everybody hopping your tracks, getting big, right? But nobody's giving DJ Damn and Mitch the love for producing and helping make these great artists popping right now. Are you not going to feel upset?
Just because it's not publicized that they're not giving me the love, that don't mean I'm not getting the love, though.
And go ahead, answer your question.
I was gonna say, are you going to be upset that you aren't getting the appreciation you deserve because nobody's talking about you?
Yes.
Okay.
I will feel upset, right? The moment I step outside of my mind and attempt to make what I think should be a reality that is ego. Period.
Okay.
Hey, in my head it should be going this way, and out there it's not going the way.
I got you.
It's not going the way it should be in my head. That's ego.
I got you.
And so, I don't want to. We started this Wale conversation off a little on that side of it, and
that's not what we.
That's not what we. I'm just wanted to have the conversation about. I just wanted to have the conversation about giving flowers. That's not to say that I think Wale is, ego driven or nothing like that. But I, to your point, as a musician, I often battle against my ego and my own emotional state because it can get in the way of. Because it can get in the way of being productive. Period. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's supposed to be can get in the way of what is real quick. With that being said, how'd you like Wale's album?
This is great. I love it.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
The track list.
Bring the track list up. I enjoyed it a couple times. I've been through it a few times. I will not lie.
Y'all lucky this is a positive podcast.
Yeah, we're a positive pod. I think that, yes, this is a positive podcast. You remember that. You liked the song. There was a song that you thought was okay.
One goddamn song.
And that is fine. That is fine. That's all we need. What's the song?
I don't even know the name of the song. I just know it's
Jump In.
The young Lil Chris. Lil Chris is like that.
And he killed it, right?
Yeah, he did.
And he killed it, right?
He did.
And Lil Chris killed it. So shout out to Lil Chris. On the Wale album, he killed it, man.
Like
there you go. You're done.
Intro was definitely
You're
good.
done. You're done. Wrap it up.
Dearly Beloved was good. Jump with the Jamie Foxx sample.
Oh yeah. No. I thought it was. I thought that was great.
Down south. That's for somebody else in that genre. Yeah.
I know. Whatever, man. Whatever. Okay, you don't like him. That's fine. Not Wale. Yellow Beezy. Whatever. Anyway, we know. Whatever. We know he don't like people. That's fine. That is a him thing, not a podcast thing. That is a him thing. This is a positive. That's gonna be your drop. Positive podcast. You dig? I liked the song. I liked.
Shit.
What is it? Name Rail Beans.
Master Cream verse.
What is it? Name Bell Rings.
I didn't name Ring Bells.
Ring Bells. Yeah, that one. I like that one.
I did too, but why they name it Name Ring Bells when the song should be called Name Bell Ring?
That's right. I just said it the other way. I don't. Maybe you did it.
It should be called Name Bell Ring because who named Bell Ring?
That's what he said.
Why don't you say
but I guess his name rings the bells. I don't know, man. Who knows? Maybe he's being artsy. Maybe somebody else named it after. Maybe the engineer just wrote it backwards. I've been there and wrote songs backwards before. Could have happened. I enjoy that song. So that's the positives. I enjoyed the album for the most part. Right. I think my only gripe with it is this new seasoned Wale is a bit more sing-songy than he was at the original Folarin.
Yes.
And
I agree. Yeah.
And I wanted to see a few more high level, like I wanted to see French Montana again. You know what I mean? And I'm not fault. This is no fault of Wale's. This is just me talking about what I expected based on the first Folarin installment. That's all.
I think some of those could have actually been on there, but from what I've read, not a lot, but like 4 or 5 of the original songs on the album had to get taken off because of clearing purposes. So
I mean,
that could have been
that's true. The French could have been there. You know,
I wouldn't say French, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say.
But I like
your features.
You know, I like Give Me Though.
No, Wale and French make good records.
They do,
bro. That's what I.
What was the other jump?
Wasn't it Give Me Though? Or is it Jado? Which one am I mixing them up?
No, it was.
Or was it?
No, it was
Back to Ballin'.
No, it was Back to Ballin'.
Yeah,
Back to Ballin'.
We're not about to do Folarin 1 again. Anyway,
Back to Ballin'.
Folarin
Did they have
2.
another song together?
They got a couple, but that was the one that was on Folarin 1. So yeah, I wanted, I don't know, the first one, one of the things I really liked about Folarin 1 was the high profile features, and that's what but I think he still, to an extent got there, and I think he wanted to show the city a little bit more love, which is fine. I'm fine with that. I didn't dislike that on the album.
It was a different type of project.
Yeah. The name just, but I can, at the same time, it's his last name, so for real, Folarin can be whatever he wants it to be about. Like I can't box him into what the first one was.
And it makes sense. I didn't think about this until you said that.
What do you think about his content though? Oh, go ahead, jump in when we talk about.
I was gonna say I didn't think about it until you just made the point about it just being like a DC, like showing the city love type of thing. Mm-hmm. Makes sense because that might be why I named it Folarin too. Because the first Folarin, even though it didn't necessarily, I think it showed the city love there too.
It did,
but
in a different way.
The project album art was the DC flag, wasn't it? with Folarin on front of it.
I think so, yeah.
So I think that may have been why he called it Folarin too. Also, like I'm showing the city love. Folarin was showing the city love, and you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah, there's a couple themes he kept consistent. Maybe not my favorite themes,
Yeah.
but
And you were saying how I felt about the content.
yeah, because the content goes back to our earlier conversation. I think he was very vulnerable about where he mentally feels. About,
Absolutely.
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
Lil Chris.
Who?
Lil Chris.
Thank you. Thank you.
Positive podcasting.
I'm positive podcasting.
What's the hook on that? Let's jump in. What's the hook about? Do we know? No, we don't know.
That's how it jumping. I play it or no?
No, sir.
That's Wale.
No, sir. He's a
Oh, 'cause they
mainstream
gonna blank
artist.
us.
We gonna get
They're
flagged.
gonna get blanked.
You can play 15 seconds. I think we can get away with 15 seconds.
me
No,
try
you
to just-
can't.
And
No,
if-
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm telling you, don't do it.
All right,
I ain't
whatever.
gonna do it.
All right, you ain't want to. Could you find the? We ain't got time to find lyrics.
Oh yeah, duh, the lyrics.
Yeah.
You thinking I can only play the
Does
music?
what's the name have the
Title
lyrics?
don't do lyrics.
They don't. I gotta find it on mine.
I'll go to Genius. Genius is better anyway.
You think Genius is better than?
Absolutely.
I don't know. Apple Music is pretty easy to go ahead and get the read out, and you can you know what I'm saying. Here we go. Wait, it is. Jump in. Forgive us, ladies and gentlemen. You know.
See, you still looking. I'm right here.
I'm here.
All right,
What
so
you talking about?
my question is, if he's showing a city love, why the fuck you put Yellow Beezy on this goddamn album?
I mean, because it's still a thing where you got to get features from other cities as well. To
You could have
bring it-
picked anybody else but that nigga.
I mean, I think that it was like still tipping. He's from Texas. You know what I mean? Maxo and Yellow Beezy from Texas. So they sampled still tipping. Let me put the Texas artist on this song.
I'm definitely gonna be playing this at my destination wedding.
You got something I gotta get with you. Won't let me take you away from here. Yeah, jump in. Yeah,
it's just about, like, kinda like,
fears. When I look in your
you know,
eyes, take me away my
A
fears.
little somebody you like. Let's get out of here. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
disappointed
Let's get out of here.
he put whatchamacallit on that
No, I'm
damn
telling you
album.
why he did it though, because it's still tipping. It's a Texas sample, and he put
I'd rather he
two
just left it
Texas
at him and
artists.
Maxo Cream.
I know. Did y'all hear the story about Poke It Out, the feature?
No, I didn't. It's a story behind it.
Yeah, he was doing while he did an interview with I want to say
There's a Drink Chance episode coming out too.
Ooh, oh, that's gonna
He
be
was a high 97.
that's gonna be.
I mean, I've listened to part of the audio, but I can't wait to see the video.
But he was on Ebro in the morning interview on Ebro in the morning. He talked about he made Poke It Out. Right, there was space for a feature on there. They like, hey, send that to J. Cole, send that to J. Cole, send that to J. Cole. He like, nah, J. Cole ain't gonna want to get on this. This ain't the type of record he gonna get on. Fast forward,
got on it and flamed it.
Fast forward, J. Cole coming through a session, right? While they like, I'm gonna play you some of the albums. Halfway through, as niggas do, the same nigga that was like, send it to Cole, yell out from the back, hey, play Cole that Poke It Out joke. Play that Poke It Out joke, Slim. Right? While like, nah, I ain't fool. Cole like, nah, what's Poke It Out? Slim, nah, play that. It's heat. Let me hear that. I want to hear that. Play that. Play Poke It Out. Cole like, yeah, dog, yeah. You could
It's
get
that shit.
You could get what's the name on this. You could get what's the name on this. This got a lot of potential. They go, I like, nah, I don't even want to go that way. I ain't, you know. They go, Cole, well, I can do a verse. Poke it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
Poke it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell no.
You're not gonna turn down a free Cole verse. Y'all think but that's funny though. Do y'all believe J. Cole is like really humble in the back of his head, or he be trying to stay humble because he think it's productive for being a rapper?
I mean, I think
Cole
all
is an
rappers.
A-list celebrity living a B-list lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they was having fun on that record.
Yeah.
I think it was something because when you see Wale and J. Cole, you think it's about to be bars.
I gotta
Yeah.
weigh my options. Do I listen to that or do I listen to I'm Too Sexy? So I guess I take Poke It Out.
There you go.
I mean, but to answer your question about if you being humble and all that type of stuff, I feel like all rappers have an ego. All rappers, it's just a part of being a rapper. You have to feel like you're the best in the
Well, the
fucking
ones
world.
who get
And I think J.
the
Cole
ones who
needed
get to
a
J.
record
Cole's level, absolutely.
I think J. Cole needed a record like that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, because Wale has, you can do a set list of Wale songs at a club or a party.
Mm-hmm.
J. Cole, maybe.
Yeah, you
Maybe.
got
It might go 3 or 4.
work out for me,
Yeah.
work out.
Work out,
You got a
poke it
good
out
thing.
now.
No one you see you again.
I need a real love. That jump. He got
got
another one too.
I like Crooked Smile.
Crooked Smile. I
That's
don't
my
know if that's a
shit.
club jump though.
Nope.
Like I said, Wale got at least 20 drinks you can run in the club.
Absolutely.
Back to back.
Slight work. Slight work is that shit. Well, at least it was back in the day.
With Big Sean?
Slight work, but I feel
Is
like
Big
they
Sean
not-
dirty for dropping this EP right after Wale like that if they
I mean,
homies?
I think that's why he put the tweet out about getting flowers. Niggas
Oh, to
rapping-
kind of like cross promote.
and I think they might have a little
relationship. Oh, a tiff.
Yeah.
They could have a tiff. I was talking to my man about Big Sean versus Wale, and I understand why Wale feels the way he does because I saw Big Sean's numbers. and their numbers should be even.
I mean, he went out of his way to say they want niggas to give them their flowers. I'd rather go in the mud and get them myself. That was the direct jab at Wale album cover on the same night the joint dropped.
Yeah.
So my thing is, you both guys are signed to MMG.
Bitch,
Why
I'm
y'all
not
not
signed
on,
to
I'm
MMG.
talking about Meek Mill and Wale. Why y'all not on each other albums? Why y'all don't promote each other albums?
Well, no, they promoted them, but I don't think.
They might not have the relationship to like work with each other.
No, I think they do, but I think that Meek just doesn't fuck with MMG right now. He wants to get out of that contract. I think him
you
and
think
Ross
so?
are having a little tiff too.
His exact
behind the
words
scenes.
were, "I'll never
With
cross
what
a nigga
evidence?
that made me $1 million."
But he also
With what
just
evidence,
said,
Cruz?
I mean, it's a lot.
He said something about not getting paid from his deal though.
That,
He did say that
and
shit
a
on
few
there.
months ago, if I'm not mistaken, it was rumors going around that him and Ross was butting heads, and he didn't let Ross into his party for his birthday or whatever because he
But-
wasn't fucking with him.
Wait, Meek don't got all his money, but he had lunch with Jay-Z.
That goes to show you that you should take the 500 and not do lunch with Jay-Z.
But I
Because
thought
apparently
if
you're
you
not getting
go to-
paid from your deal.
I thought if you went to lunch with Jay-Z, there's no way you could lose money after that.
Take the money.
Yeah, I mean, he signed to Rock Nation Management.
He probably owes so much money, bro. He ain't recouped yet.
Who, Meek?
Yeah.
He ain't recouped yet.
Yeah, he gets a lot of features, spends a lot of money to make albums too. Not to say anything about Meek's money. I don't
Nah,
pocket watch.
but I mean, it's the truth. That's what. Again,
That's
back
all-
to the point
that's
about
all-
the
that's all
labels.
That's all the record deal is a loan.
Yeah.
A big loan.
It's
yeah,
in
but
advance.
does he need to be good with Ross to make a record with Wale?
I'm thinking that because it's MMG, he doesn't want to do any records really with MMG in general. He's good with Wale, I feel like, and that's their relationship. I feel like our relationship is separate from the music.
But I don't even. Was Wale's album MMG? Because if
Yeah.
Wale's album was MMG, then yeah, you're right. Maybe that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
But Ross not doing music with him neither. But
Nobody's doing music with nobody.
Ross did music with Wale though. He was
Ross
on
is
the
on.
album.
Yeah, Ross is on Wale's
What's
album.
it called? Light Shine or something like that? Shine Light?
I don't know. I don't listen to the shit.
Light years.
Light Years.
Yeah.
okay.
Light
But
years.
I mean, that could have been an old song, a song they were sitting on. So I just think like,
Ross ain't been on nothing though lately though, so
he been chilling.
He been chilling.
he been wing stopping it.
That stop now.
Yeah, thigh stopping. Because they don't got wings no more.
I mean, they still have wings.
I think the MMG wave is over.
It is.
It's over.
It is. It was a good run.
That's
You're
like
not gonna
Cash
get
Money.
Maybach
Cash
music
Money
for?
over.
Nah.
You're not gonna get Maybach music for?
Nah. You know who I think they did wrong in that whole thing?
Styley.
Styley for sure.
Styley got heat.
For sure. But they did Pill wrong. Pill was like actually jive nice.
Who?
Pill.
He was part of the first wave.
Him, Wale, and Meek was the first three, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Pill was nice. He's from Atlanta.
Before Gunplay and Styley?
Yeah.
Was
Well,
a
not
nigga
before
named Pill?
Gunplay because Gunplay is like Ross, like homie growing up.
Oh, okay.
Gunplay been around forever.
Yeah.
Ain't that the dude the game beat up with one hand?
Gunplay? He ain't beat up.
Oh, that was
Gunplay.
50 Cent.
No, Gunplay.
Where does your man even be going? Where did you
I
even
don't know.
pull that from?
The game beat up someone. Man, y'all ain't see the video when the game beat somebody up with one hand?
It wasn't
Wasn't
Gunplay.
Gunplay.
It wasn't anybody in MG.
Yeah.
So who the fuck the game beat up
I
there?
don't go look it up and find out, cause you I don't
40
know.
Glock.
That's who it was. Fucking 40
Who the fuck
Glock.
is 40 Glock?
He thinking a gun.
Who is 40 Glock?
Did you just confuse 40 Glock with Gunplay?
Hey, I was
because
thinking of a
one's
gun.
name is a gun
I was
and the
thinking
other
of a
one's
gun.
name is
I was thinking of a
Gunplay.
gun, dog. Come on
Oh
now.
my gosh,
He's in the
bro.
right space.
Some Gunplay got jumped by somebody though at an award show
It
or
was a
something,
BET
didn't it?
Awards.
That
It
did
was.
happen, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is this in your memory bank?
I forgot who that was by though.
But it was Unit.
It was
I said
Gene.
50
It was
Cent at
Gene.
first.
Yeah,
It
we
was
said,
Unit.
yeah, bro. I was
Yeah,
like,
I said the game and then I switched to 50
But they
Cent.
said Gunplay held his own.
Yeah. No.
Talking
They
about-
said he
wait,
was
wait.
on.
And moving on, we're gonna move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Speaking of somebody holding their own, my Wizards.
Oh my God.
My
man.
Wizards are doing great.
Tommy
My-
Shepard.
hey,
Wes
hey.
Unseld Jr.
I said I need
bro.
Wes Unseld
Oh my
Jr.'s
God.
cash app
Oh my
like right
God.
now.
you got real coaching.
Let you know, hey,
Real-
hey, good job,
real
brother.
defense.
Good job.
You know, you got balance. Bradley Bill got put up 50 shots.
We're 12 players deep.
Oh man,
That's crazy.
Davis hit like a crazy three at one time too. He was looking pretty good.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant.
He was looking
Spence
a little
was just
lot
out the other night with
lazy,
rest.
but Montrez still got it done.
Montrez got it done.
This the only
KCP
thing.
got
This
it
the only
done.
thing.
Kuz got it done. He had 4 20-point scores in one night.
Phenomenal. This is the
I thought it
only
was
thing.
5 20-point scores. Somebody
know-
else dropped 20.
I was 4 that night.
Okay.
The same teams that are giving the Brooklyn Nets trouble are going to give us a lot of trouble. That is going to be the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay.
That is going to be the Nuggets. Any team with a active offensive
We're
center,
built to.
that's going to be tough.
We're built
A big
to
active
match
the
up with the
Sixers.
Nuggets.
The Sixers are going to spank us.
I wouldn't say spank us.
Joel Embiid will spank us.
And see, the reason why I disagree with that, though, is because I think now we're built more for that. Because they built this team like they built the Nuggets, because Tommy Shepard was the Nuggets GM when they drafted Jokic and all them, MPJ. And
Unseld was on their staff, too.
Unseld was their assistant coach. He developed them, you know what I'm saying? So they building the team the same way they built the Nuggets. We have Gafford, we have Thomas Brown, we have Montrez, and that's all three of our centers, right? Denny, and he's like, not for nothing, that man is like a elite defender.
Jokic, Joel Embiid.
I understand that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I understand that. My point is, though,
there's a lot of problems in this league.
It is. My point, though, is that there's 3 big men that don't have to just guard them by themselves. They can rotate, so they're going to stay fresh. Not saying they're going to stop them.
Yeah, no.
But they can
stay. Yeah, being fresh against Joel Embiid is important.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I understand that. So, yeah, I mean, I like it, man. We looking good, man. I'm excited to get to my first Wizards game this season. It's gonna be pretty special for me and everything.
3 years from now, the dude that's gonna be that guy for our team is Isaiah Todd. We drafted him in the 2nd round, I think.
He been playing well?
No, he's on the bench right now. They developing him, but I'm telling you, he got the tools to be. Who?
I like Corey.
Corey
Kisper looking good too.
Corey. The highlights I seen. It's been a couple shots we needed, and he got them.
Yeah.
So I like Corey, especially as young as he is.
I'm most impressed with Avdia.
I told you how I feel about wings. We love developing wings and shipping them off. So I just hope when he gets good, he stays.
I think we're finally gonna keep him.
Who? Not
oh my God. No, we did let Bogdanovich go.
Bogdanovich.
Which not Atlanta Hawks or
the Pacers?
Pacers.
The Pacers.
We had Bogdanovich.
Yeah, he was dropping like 20 with us.
What year was this?
And we had John Wall and Bill and all them. We always had Bill, but John...
Like John Wall last year or something like that?
We almost made it to the conference final.
Yeah, that year.
And they ran into Boston.
Yep.
We had...
Yep.
We had a squad that year.
Because that's when Isaiah Thomas dropped 50 on us, ain't it?
We got West Unseld now.
Yeah, when his sister passed.
I don't think...
Yeah.
I don't think we fumbling like that.
Shout out to the West Unseld family. They got a school out here in Baltimore.
Oh, wow. For real?
Is he from Baltimore?
He from DC, but you know West Unseld, he like kind of
the Bullets back when they were the Baltimore Bullets.
Yeah.
So he probably did just as much work or more work in Baltimore than DC.
So they got a school in Baltimore. So I drive past like almost every day.
It's in the county or the city, yo.
City. That Hilton, Caton Avenue.
You a clown.
Hey,
you a clown.
I heard it, but it's like it comes out in certain words.
Especially if he like try to tempt them with like a little.
But he said Hilton at Caton Avenue.
Yeah,
I was
Avenue.
Like, damn. You don't hear it a lot. When it
Shout
come
out
out,
Baltimore.
it come
Shout
out.
out Baltimore, man.
Absolutely.
All love to the Yo's.
You getting you some Machiavelli shades, yo?
Oh my God. He said Machiavelli.
What are those?
You know what I'm talking about, don't you? You know the dude that make the glasses and everybody in Baltimore be wearing?
I probably seen him.
They look sweet?
Hell no.
Oh, come on, dog. You have to do it like that.
Nah, they look alright depending on your style, you feel what I'm saying?
But it's not something you would wear.
Would I look right with them on?
I don't know.
Are they like flashy?
I hope so.
Hell, man. But now the Wizards gonna be good. They're gonna be top 3 to 5 seed, I think, in the East.
I give us fifth.
I say 3 to 5.
Because I think Brooklyn's below us right now. And
Boston gonna pick it up.
Brooklyn and the Bucks are below us, or at least the other day when I checked, they were below
We're
us.
5 games into the season, but
That's what I'm
Boston
saying.
gonna pick it
So it's yeah. Oh yeah, Boston. Yeah.
I think we actually gonna be better than Boston.
Jason Tatum got stopped doing so damn much.
You think he
does too much.
He plays hero ball.
He on.
He does too much.
Wait, but that was they complained of Kyrie Irving.
No, but Jason Tatum literally like.
Yeah, he on wilding out now.
It's literally like, here, do something.
Yeah.
Too much ISO ball for Jason Tatum.
Hell yeah.
Run him a play.
Yeah.
No, it's literally like
Kobe Jr.
Like this here, like
That's
here.
Go get the rebound.
Yeah, go crazy.
That's my point though. That's what's funny because that's what Kyrie Irving wanted in Boston so bad. That's what Kyrie Irving wanted in Boston really bad. He wanted that ISO, give me the ball. There ain't much time left. I got it. I'll take care of it.
Boston hated him for
We ain't
that.
got a point
And
guard.
Boston
We ain't
hated
got a
him for
point
that.
guard. That's our problem.
Marcus Smart.
He plays 2.
Yeah, but he's your point guard.
Don't you got Schroeder?
He's large, but y'all do have Dennis Schroeder.
Who the fuck gives a fuck about a Dennis Schroeder?
He's a point guard.
What about the other little show? They start with a P. Pritchard or something?
Oh, yeah.
The young dude.
Peyton Pritchard?
Peyton, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, he can knock down a shot.
That's it. You can't facilitate.
Yeah.
Don't you got somebody named Mello or something like that? Or Who that? Langford? What's his name?
Romeo Langford?
Yeah, Romeo Langford. What about him?
I think he plays 2.
He like he's still like
Yeah, he's like
Don't
He's
Jaylen
summer
Brown
league
play the
ready.
one sometimes?
Jaylen Brown plays the 2 and the 3.
But don't he can he play the one?
Not really.
Oh.
Not really.
I feel like he's better than Tatum, if I'm being real.
Nah. He's
they're
more,
one and the same.
He's more fitted for
They like ice and cold. They like cold and heat. You feel what I'm saying? Like you need
Jaylen
both
Brown's
of them.
better
on.
on defense than Jason Tatum. I'll give him that.
Jason Tatum sucks on defense.
And who you telling? I figured that out on 2K. I built the
He's slow
my
on 2K.
my
Not that
2K
we about to
player.
do 2K.
I built
Build him
the
like
2K
Jason
player,
Tatum?
build him just like Jason Tatum. Like after how you build him, and then after it says the 3 names that he's built, like bro, the first one said Jason Tatum. I was like yes, and then when he started playing, I'm like yo, my God,
No defense. Getting smoked for 50 every game.
They gave you 50.
I be dropping buckets though.
I mean, it evens out.
Yeah, but if you're plus minus 0 at the end of the game,
Are you really having a good game?
He can shoot like a motherfucker though. That's what you need in 2K. And
That's
I got
true.
him at 6'9". So
He can shoot over anybody.
yeah,
2K be frying me, dog. That defense on that John is unreal this year.
2K out of hand.
nah, defense is absolutely not on 2K. Me and my man.
All
was
you do,
talking
bro, the point guards, they be these little ass point guards that speed is on 99, bro. They do a behind the back, run off the screen, drive to the rack, turn around, and you're like,
I saw
damn,
you
like,
you post on your Instagram.
Oh, with Darius Miles?
You did something. I was like, oh, okay. Oh.
Spanked him.
yeah,
Spanked
I
him.
seen you getting frisky.
Spanked him.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo,
Nice.
SaylessKing, you are on the line. What's going on, boss?
What it do, fam? How y'all doing?
We doing great, man. As you know, this is the season finale,
great.
man.
He sound like he
we doing
driving.
pretty good in
No,
here.
dude, on
You
it.
don't know
Like
Is
he
the
driving.
season finale? Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we wrapping it up. We gonna be back, January, February time. We got some things to do.
February?
This off season. Well, we gonna see what the time look like. We gonna let people know when we gonna be back though.
Please do.
Oh yeah,
Please
absolutely. We feeding the community. Speaking of feeding the community, man, it is giveaway time. Now, before we announce our giveaway winners, I got a couple questions for you.
do. Yes, sir.
You have put out a new, very, very, very comfortable, very beautiful sweatsuit. Very comfortable.
Thank
very
you,
beautiful.
brother.
I'm speaking from personal experience. Okay, nephew's giving me a timeout. What's up, nephew?
Why you let that man dress up like a mannequin?
What you mean?
Mannequin
With the
Mitch,
whole
that was
suit?
the other one.
Man.
That was the
Man,
other nickname at the
This man
time.
had the hoodie, the sweatpants, and the goddamn socks.
Yep.
Yeah, I was pretty say less down.
Well,
there.
shit, he should have called me that day. I
Yeah.
took some pictures of him.
Yeah, we got flicked. All right, so now my first question for you is, where is the perfect place to wear this sweatsuit to? Now, me, it's probably, I don't know, maybe I'm on a flight. Maybe I'm headed on a flight and I want to look good because wherever I'm going is something important and I want people to feel like, oh, I don't know where he going, but it's going somewhere important. I'm probably throwing this on a nice flight to California. Where's the perfect place for you to wear this?
For sure. I mean, like, well, to be honest, like, you the only person with the whole set to keep it a stack. Like right now.
Oh,
like, I
shit.
haven't even dropped the pants yet. That's why we doing the special giveaway. Because, we wanted to give, people a little bit of special privileges.
Yeah, man.
Before we actually release it to the public.
Yeah.
But you can wear this anywhere, man. It ain't no specific destination on a
Wear
flight.
this. I might wear it to
You
church.
know, you can wear it to church. You can wear it to a funeral, to a graduation.
Damn, he wildin'
Hey,
now.
tell them to
Fucking
pass
take
to
the
say less is
trash
wild.
This
You
man
know what I'm
said to a
saying?
funeral.
Hell, depending on the job, you can wear it to a job interview.
You
For
could.
real.
You could.
But just make sure that when you wear it,
Y'all
you
niggas
looking
ain't getting
sweet.
that job.
You get somebody to take a flick of you. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man.
That's
Like, the
all it takes.
material crazy, ain't it? I told you.
It's
See, I told
warm
you.
too. Oh,
I
it's
told
perfect
you.
time for it. It's warm,
I
bro.
told you.
It's nice
I
and
told
cozy.
you, bro.
All
We
right.
took some time on that jump,
Damn.
man.
Definitely did. Here we go. Second
So,
question.
We
You
ain't
ready?
got one.
I know. That's
Yeah,
what
what's up,
I'm
what's
saying.
up?
Damn.
Here we go. What's going on with your Lakers, man?
What's going on with my Lakers? It's early, bro. What you mean?
Okay,
Same thing
well,
I said.
if that's what it is, then talk about it. It's early. Y'all still catching the rhythm? Is that what's going on? Maybe
Yeah, I mean,
20th
yeah, man.
game
When you
we
put
gonna
the
start picking
Avengers,
it up?
when you put the Avengers together, come on, what you expect? Like, we gonna struggle a little bit. Like,
Yeah, but when it comes to the
you
end
know-
game, y'all gonna be there, right?
check us in February, bro. We gonna go on like a 15, 20 game winning streak. Don't even worry about it.
How do that feel about Darius?
Don't even worry about it. We still figuring the king
Oh,
style. AD
yeah.
and Dwight fighting each other. You know what I'm
Hey, that
saying?
shit
We got
wild. They was
shit
fighting
going
on the
on.
sideline.
It's a
bro.
lot. Hey, speaking of y'all guys, we talked about it at the beginning of the episode. How you feel about, was it Darius Baisley?
Yeah.
How you feel about that, man? Is that you glassing him when he get that dunk, or you letting him have it? What you think?
on the court, bro. It's on the court, bro. Like I let people get their shit off on the court, bro. Personally, I'm not doing no wild ass shit on the court, bro. Like, you know,
All right. Yeah,
that's
that's the side
how I
Cruz was
look
on.
at it.
Cruz was very adamant that, hey, if that was going to bother you, you shouldn't have let them win. You was up 20. You more beefing that you took that L than you are him being unsportsmanlike. So that's kind of where we landed.
Yeah, because Russ is sensitive, bro. You know what I mean? He's sensitive, so and he's very passionate. So
Hey, Mitch, I'm still on your side, brother.
I appreciate you, nephew.
Hey,
Cruz over here lifting his hands.
he gotta
in the
suck that
air.
type shit up, bro.
One day they gonna let me know I'm right, but until that day come, I got you.
Pigs might fly out the sky before you get that, brother.
Like fly out the sky.
They might just fly out the sky. You know?
Just go
we be all right, man. Westbrook gotta keep that same energy though, because if say we was up, he probably would have did some bad man shit like that.
No, he wouldn't. No, he
You
wouldn't.
know?
He wouldn't.
Nah, Russ is a sportsman.
Russ, yeah, Russ is a sportsman guy. He ain't. He ain't
the
doing
hell
no bad
outta
man
here,
shit.
man.
I don't think so, brother.
He up 20 in the game
It
over.
must
He
be
gonna
two
get a last.
Westbrook.
He gonna
It
get a
wasn't
last
up
second dunk.
20.
I'm just saying in general. He up the game. You got 5 seconds left on the clock, and you got the ball, and you up. You going to score again? No.
But if you do, I'm not mad.
Okay.
The game over.
There you go.
Thank you.
Whatever.
I'm not adding insult to injury.
Bro, I'm not
appreciate
arguing
you.
again. I just wanted to see what Les thought about it.
I'm
As the
adding
number
insult
one
to
Lakers
injury.
fan
What
that
would
I
Michael
know.
Jordan do?
These are bench riders we're talking about. They don't get.
Mike
no
wouldn't be off the bench
fact.
taking that shot.
It's a fact.
That's a fact. All right, here we go. Giveaway time. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
All right,
I'm
I'm
ready, man.
about to let you know who the two winners are. I went ahead and we did the poll. I validated that the winner is following. Everybody is supposed to follow the rules. So we're gonna do this YouTube first. The YouTube winner wins the hoodie. And on YouTube, our winner is It's DC Show Off 1. It's DC Show Off 1. Let me get that round of applause for It's DC Show Off 1.
Hey, salute.
And then for Instagram won the pair of pants. On Instagram, our winner is Brown Skin Honey. Shout out to Brown Skin Honey. Shout out to It's DC Show Off. Shout out to Brown Skin Honey. Go ahead, message us, DM us,
Shout out to
and we'll get the
y'all.
information from y'all to make sure we can drop off these winners. But hey, shout out to
Yes,
the whole
sir.
podcast, man. Shout out to all of y'all, the community following us. Shout out to the Say Less following who participated in the
Absolutely.
podcast. We definitely got a couple
100.
more from your side. So we appreciate you partnering with us, bro. Anything you want to say on this season finale as the Kill podcast wraps up? Any words of wisdom? Anything you thinking about?
For sure, man. I just want to say, man, the Kill podcast, all y'all that want to start podcasts, take notes from them. Because where they started at and where they are now, major growth. And I just want to send a salute to all three of y'all brothers. You know, everybody that's involved, you know what I'm saying, with the Kill podcast. And, you know, salute, congrats, and get me up that motherfucker for next season.
Oh, you know,
Absolutely,
you
bro.
know,
Yo,
season
you're
four.
like,
Yeah.
the crazy thing is
They
you're like the
said
10th
niggas
person that's
up there.
asking about
Les,
this. Now.
they gonna hate us for season 4. Season 4 gonna be guest city, bro. Guest city. Oh my god, they gonna be
It's
tired of
time,
hearing new
bro.
niggas. But
It's time, man.
It's time, bro.
It's that time. It seems like
we
y'all
doing guest
finally
next-
figured out the
Oh,
chemistry.
I'm gonna
Y'all
run it
finally
up.
figured out the
I'm
flow of
sorry.
everything.
I'm gonna run it
And
all
now
the
it's
way
just
up.
time to elevate, bro. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm salute, man.
Send me on in there.
Say me on in there.
Absolutely.
Hey, Les. Well, we appreciate you jumping on and partnering with us for this giveaway, man. We wish you nothing but the best for the rest of the year and in the future. You know, we're gonna keep working together and everything. But,
Salute, man.
Shout out to Say Less, man. Go, hey, if you didn't win the giveaway, you can still buy a hoodie, and I'm sure you'll still be able to buy some sweatpants.
I'll be buying the sweatpants.
So make sure y'all
and the
go
hoodie.
ahead.
Oh, you gonna be a mannequin too?
Yeah.
Everybody
I
gonna be.
might not wear them at the same time.
Say
but
Less
I'm-
got the
I'm buying
mannequin
them.
challenge, nigga.
For sure.
Mannequin
For
challenge.
sure, man.
Go ahead, nephew.
For
Hurry
sure.
up. Come on,
Say
man.
less
We closing
brand
You're
out.
not wearing them at the
for
same
all the
time.
hoodies, the socks,
I'm not
Not
like
to
a
sound
mannequin,
like no
merch.
asshole, but you just gotta wear them at the same time. You got to.
You the first time you do.
All right,
The first time, thank you,
Okay,
thank
the first
you. At least
time
the
I wear it.
first
The
time.
first
First
time,
time you gotta
get the
wear
flick
that. You
off,
gotta
and then after that, bottoms, top, easy money.
First time, okay, you're right.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You
y'all
freak that
definitely
shit.
probably y'all not gonna see it together with me. Ever again?
Nah.
Nah, Mitch wearing his shit. I ain't
You know how Mitch get.
All right, Les, I gotta let you go, dog. 'Cause they did. They
Hey,
doing that
man,
thing,
love,
dog.
man, love. I appreciate it, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Peace.
Appreciate you.
Peace, brother, and love. All right, and just like that, it's the end of the season, fellas. I'm gonna go ahead and give us another round of applause for 25 episodes, man. Hey, look, that was always my goal for a season of the podcast. This is my first year actually hitting 25 before the start of the next season, so
I
I'm
don't think
proud
I
of
was on the
us.
full 25. This
Bro,
season.
next season we're gonna get you on the full 25. But shout out to Cruz who joined this season, man, and really picked up Me and nephew
y'all,
were pretty
man.
much just arguing and being goofy until Cruz came in and set like
Now
a
we
real
just arguing and goofy,
the voice
and goofy
of
more though.
you the voice of reason when it's not time to bid on me, and I appreciate you for being the voice of reason, not the bids, the voice of reason. Shout out to Cruz.
Appreciate
Also,
you, man.
shout out to
Appreciate the bids.
shout out to MiqueOnTheMix.
Absolutely.
Who we oh my god, another round of applause.
This shit
Another
wouldn't
round
be
of
happening
applause.
without that,
This
man.
would not be happening without MiqueOnTheMix, ladies and gentlemen. Essential. When I say essential, like he should have got an essential worker payoff for this Kill podcast stuff. That is how essential my man is. Essential to all of your podcasting, audio recording needs. Make sure y'all hit him up if y'all need business. Hey, anybody who's asked me how to start a podcast, the first place I send them, MiqueOnTheMix.
Meek man, yeah, that's him.
Me.
Meek man music.
You
For all
dig,
you guys
dig.
that see me in a Meek on the Mix t-shirt, my name is not Meek. I do not do mixing and mastering. Follow his Instagram page.
There you go. Shout out to nephew who been here with me, rocking for a while, man. Day one in more ways than one.
I ain't
man.
got shit else to do.
And look, shout out to if you have ever liked, laughed at, left a comment on a post, watched an episode, or even just hit the follow and just saw us randomly yabbering on your timeline as you scroll right past. We appreciate you. Our goal here is to create a community of love, understanding. We want to talk about important things in our neighborhood. We want to
Positive
maximize
podcasting.
our generation's voice. Positive podcasting.
Positive podcasting.
That's what we are here to do, and you all enable us to do that, and we appreciate you all so much.
They positive podcasting. Me, I'm with all the shits.
I was gonna say, is there anything else y'all want to say before we close out this season?
Nah,
I think that was your last thing, right?
just
Yeah, I'm
love,
done.
man. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. We're gonna keep running it up for y'all, and it just gets better. When does it get difficult?
When does it get difficult?
I do
Well
got
said.
one more thing to say, actually.
Go ahead.
Don't be no hater. Just don't be a hater, be better. You know what I'm saying? But no, seriously, in all...
I like that. Don't be a hater, be better.
You can be a hater. Just motivate us more.
No, I'm just saying, no, in all honesty, hating don't get you nowhere.
It doesn't.
Just
It
do your
doesn't.
thing.
We spreading love here.
Everybody got
love
their
is
own-
free.
This not 295. We don't got two lanes. Everybody get their own lane. Just stay in your lane and keep it pushing.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, and be just. I seen this post. Shout out to Washington Prods. Be just like I-95. Keep working on yourself, no matter how inconvenient it makes it for other people. And just like that, we out. I'ma close out.
Okay, DJ Drama.
Man, you see me get my DJ voice, man. I'ma close out season 3, episode 25 with one of our favorite artists. He's dropped Bad Decisions 3. Rashad Stark, the wildest streamer you've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Bad Decisions 3 is out everywhere. And this is a song called My Wrist. We hope this motivates you to go get a bag. Go ahead.
It is
What you
I.
got as we get out of here?
It is I, the Glock Bandit, the Black Blowers,
The back blow.
the Back Blowers.
Shout out to the back blowers. Stop doing you. I literally have you a video doing that already.
Well, I'm gonna do it every time.
The Back Blowers?
Shout out to the back
It's the little
blowers.
dodgeball game.
It's
The
a
300
dodgeball. We play
joke.
dodgeball. We be
They be
blowing people's
wildin'.
backs out.
They be
We
wildin'.
be blowing people's backs out. Shout out Rashad Stark. Shout out the 93 community.
I've
Shout out
never
the back
seen Mitch
blowers.
be an MVP, but you know, he's an assist guy. I'm just, honestly, he been an MVP a couple
Shout out
times.
to Rashad Stark. Shout out to his stream. Go catch him at twitch.tv/Rashad Stark. Or
Mitch
Rashad
took
Stark
that
93.
one personal.
Try those both. Take everything personal, you niggas. Get on my
He
nerves.
dropped the M-bomb.
Get on my nerves.
Nigga sound like Uncle Ruckus. Don't trust those new niggas over there.
This is My Wrist 2 by Rashad Stark featuring, I think, Azito. This is all me and Azito. Here we go. We getting into it.
Look at my wrist, 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 look at my bitch, look at my whip, diamonds on froze, solar eclipse, look at my wrist, look at my wrist, look at my wrist, look at my wrist, yo, most lit king thought I already told you, bitch you a bird, you a motherfucking vulture, hit from the back, I'ma do it for the culture, hit from the back and I scream plus soldier, just got a brand new bust down, pop champagne when I touch down, hating ass nigga but a duck now, hit him with a headshot, bitch nigga what now? Wrist, look at my wrist, look at my wrist.
We gonna run that back one more time for season 3, episode 25. Shout out Rashad Stark Kill Podcast. We love all y'all. We gonna be back soon. Until then, man. Peace out. Love and blessings.
Look at my wrist, look at my wrist. Yo, most lit king thought I already told you. Bitch, you a bird, you a motherfucking vulture. Hit from the back, I'ma do it for the culture. Hit from the back and I scream plus soldier. Just got a brand new bust down. Pop champagne when I touch down. Hating ass nigga but a duck now. Hit him with a headshot, bitch nigga what now? These niggas mad cause I know that I'm better. I'm the most lit like my father and dad. I'm the most lit like it's hot as a bitch and it's 90 degrees but I'm still in the sweater. Pop me a perk and I dance with the devil. They got me moonwalking in my mama jealous. Most of these niggas, they think that they clever. Hated on me, now I got a vendetta. Look at my wrist, 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 look at my bitch, look at my whip. Diamonds on froze, solar eclipse. Look at my wrist, look at my wrist, look at my wrist, look at my wrist.
Hey. Look at my wrist, watch, and keep moving like tick-tock. Shake that ass on my dick. Don't keep making them hips rock. Girl go licking my tip and her mouth so wet, can't fuck with her drip. Shot Loop Gang 93 in this bitch, I'm in a Nissan lit called Tokyo Drift. Nigga move like me, your girl wanna party with a dude like me. I don't give a damn, I don't cruise high speed, so I'm feeling like I'm buried when I zoom like that. So when I get bored, I'ma do my thing with your bitch. Eating out the crib, but I walk with a lip. Back to the crib when I walk from the whip. I'ma call her a lift when I'm done, never sip like, hey. Yo, niggas was telling me, yo, you need to drop more crank shit, bro. You gotta be on more crank shit, man. Bass heavy, bro. With your voice and everything, it'll be crazy, bro.